How's it going, everybody? Gabriel Writer here, bringing you your weekly golf news. Now, this video is going to be primarily talking about the U.S. Open this week. I get heebie-jeebies all over my body, goosebumps. I am excited for this week's U.S. Open, and I think it's going to be very promising. Now, this week's U.S. Open is being held at the Olympic Club in San Francisco, California. Now, the Olympic Club has held 4 U.S. Opens in the past, in 1955, 1966, 1987, and 1998. Now, in 1955, Jack Fleck won in an 18-hole playoff against Ben Hogan. In 66, Casper won against Arnold Palmer in another 18-hole playoff. And in 87, we got Scott Simpson, who won in a one-stroke victory over Tom Watson. And in 98, we had Lee Janzen win with a final score of 280, even par. Now, other news surrounding this week's Golf U.S. Open is the youngest golfer ever to compete in the U.S. Open is playing this week at 14 years old. Andy Zhang, who qualified, was an alternate, and because Paul Casey withdrew, that means 14-year-old Andy Zhang got a spot in this week's U.S. Open. He was on his 8th grade summer vacation, got a call up, and now he's playing at the game's highest level. Also this week, we got the par 5 16th hole at 670 yards. Is the longest hole in U.S. Open history. Bubba Watson tweeted that he hit driver and still had 60 yards in. Louis Oosthuizen said he hit driver in the rough, laid up, and had 240 yards in. So that is a beast of a hole. That's going to be a monster. We also have some very interesting and exciting pairings this week with Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and Bubba Watson playing together. We also have Luke Donald, Lee Westwood, and Rory McIlroy playing together. We also have Hunter Mahan, Martin Kamer, and Justin Rose playing together. And we also have Matt Kuchar, Steve Stricker, and Ian Poulter playing together. So some very exciting dynamic pairings with the best players in the world at the hardest tournament of the year. So very exciting stuff. We got Tiger Woods, who's won 2 times this year. We have Phil Mickelson, who can do anything. Rory McIlroy, who missed 3 consecutive cuts but played very well last week. And Bubba Watson, coming off his Masters win, but who's been spending a little more time with his family. Not sure if he's going to play it that well this week, enough to win. So I hope you guys have a fun time watching the U.S. Open this week. Leave a comment below on who you think is going to win. And my last piece of golf news unrelated to the U.S. Open is about 2 mid-40s ladies who were charged with indecent exposure on the golf course, showing off a little more than their putting skills. And what I mean by that is they were showing off their honkers. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, those breastises. So make sure, at least when you do that, no one else is around to see. This is Gabriel Writer bringing you your weekly golf news. I'll talk to you soon.